started the ball game in the second quarter. Tivy's ready to inbounds. And immediately Seguin goes back to that press that they thought was effective on the defensive end, and just a little too aggressive coming out of the halftime, and immediately called for a foul.
Tivy going right to left. Going to finish up this half. Sid Peterson hospital injury report. I think all Tivy Antlers are nice shot there.
Yeah, Dwyer picking up right where he left off in the first half. Exactly where Johnston with the assist to Dwyer. Exactly how they started the ball game.
Down in the corner.
And that's what I was talking about.
Estorina comes up with the steal, and he's going to get fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Nope, they're calling it on the floor.
Yeah, I actually think he just knocked it out of bounds.
Okay.
It was rejected, yeah. Coach Davis really wanted him to go up strong with two hands. Right back to Dwyer, underneath.
Bank shot up and good.
Made it look easy.
Yep. 49-25. Tivy Antlers on top. Just underway here in your Cecil Atkinson Motors third quarter. Another offensive board and putback, and Johnson's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, just
and Jackson will go to the line shooting the N1.
Tried to force that one, just swatted it, didn't quite get enough, didn't get any of the ball actually, and got a little bit of the arm.
Free throw, no good. Rebounded by the Matadors. Off the missed free throw. Pulled up, jump shot, no good. And it's Castorina that comes up with the board finally.
And I think he's going to call for the hook. He did. The referee's going to say it. He hooked the defender as he tried to spin out of him, and he's going to get called for the offensive foul. Sure enough, that was a good call. He caught him.
Frosto will replace Castorina on the floor for the Tivy Antlers. Door stop side. Switch it over to the left wing. Pull up jump shot off the front of the rim, no good. Dwyer loses the handle up the floor and can't get his ball. Clute gets the board. They'll give it up to Frosto.
And one thing they are allowing is a little bit of swatting in the backcourt. And so Tivy's got to be strong with the basketball.
3-point shot by Frosto off the mark, no good.
Just one area, if you're going to tic-tac on something that on a nice basketball game they played so far, just watching out, going down the stretch, they're going to get hacked. And recognizing how strong you have to be with the ball.
Tivy does come up with the turnover up the floor to Vega. Oh! He got rim checked.
He sure did. Immediately back on defense, causing a turnover. Great job. I mean, hey, on Vega, I mean, he could have hung his head because he just missed an easy layup, and instead he got back on defense and caused a bad pass by the Matadors, causing them to have a turnover. And once again, we're going through where the ball went into the stands, touched by an innocent bystander, and when that happens, they're actually changing balls. Say only basketball players and referees can touch the balls. New times.
There you go.
It's not the first time we're going to say that.
Leave it right there.
Matadors back to doing their pressing on the defensive end. And one of the Matadors.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. the ball scoots down to the other end. No giving a helpful hand to the basketball. That's good, Mark. I didn't catch that. That ball just dribbled out there. Tivy on offense.
Frosto gets it in the backcourt. Across the midcourt. It's up to Vega. Dwyer on the left wing. All the way across the floor. Frosto, bang up and good. Matches world. 3-point shot by Frosto. Will make the score 52-27. Runner will fall for number 10, Harold. 52-29. Tivy Antlers on top. We're in the third quarter, 5-10 counting. McDonald's third quarter. Matadors come up with the steal up the floor.
And the ball landed on top of Vega while he was standing out of bounds. And Matadors will remain possession.
Fineski plays Clute on the floor for the Tivy Antlers.
And I think they found a wet spot on the floor. One of the Matadors slipped down, just stood there and then just slipped down. And the Matador coach on the floor to try to find that wet spot, keep it clean.
Just over 5 minutes remaining. You're in your McDonald's third quarter. And your Cecil Atkinson Motors third quarter. Sorry, Cecil.
It's been all Tivy from the start.
Boy, it has.
I mean, literally, since Seguin led 2-0, and then Tivy went on a 10-0 binge, and they've never really looked back.
3-point shot off the mark, no good. Johnston with the defensive board. Vega looks to push. They'll give it up to Dwyer. Yep, Dwyer's going to get called for the travel.
And it is that same pumps that, that get the ball on the ground before you make that little stutter step, and they have been consistent in calling that foul, that violation.
52-29. Tivy Antlers on top here in the third quarter. 3-point shot off the side of the backboard, no good. Vega with the board, he looks to push. Oh!
Just kind of lost the handle actually as he went for the pass. He was going to the rim and was going to lay it off to Johnston. Lost the handle. Seguin back on O.
Runner in the lane, no good. Fineski with the board. 20 and counting. Seaside Motors third quarter. Tivy leading at 52-29. Cosmic College scoreboard. Dwyer rattles the rim, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Matadors. Uses the handle. Piles goes and gets it. Tivy going to come up with a turnover. Up the floor to Fausto, who lays it up and in.
Yeah, Tivy just doing a nice, tenacious job on the defense. And once again, doing that trap. It's right there. Oh, that's just one time they're going to get called a little too much. right. I mean, hey, that's going to happen. I mean, when you're trapping like that and fighting for the ball and being as aggressive and active as what he is, hey, he's going to pick up on it like that.
Runner, no good. And a battle, it's going to be
Johnston underneath, literally up on top with the free throw line, and then somehow or another found his way all the way underneath the basket.
Almost a steal by the Matadors.
And let's see.
Turnover, give it back to Tivy.
That ball went up. Guess we're okay. Nobody touched it.
Did you see that student when it went into stands?
Oh, he put his hands in his pocket.
Well, he actually left his spot, ran. He got the heck out of Dodge. 3:20 and counting. Dwyer, top of the key, underneath to Fineski. Fineski loses the handle, but he's going to be fouled. We'll go to the free throw line, shooting a Resurrection Plumbing 2-shot foul.
Tivy doing something underneath. As soon as both their bigs, they alternate. They go down, let's say they're going down the left side, and they cross underneath. And the second they cross, they spin around to post up to look for that entry pass. They've done it all night long, and it's been really effective for the Antlers. And they've been hit it. Not only, it's one thing to look for the entry passes as Fineski misses the second shot on the free throw.
55-29. Antlers on top, and that's going to be another turnover. A MG Building Materials turnover.
once again, that pressure at the top of the key is really where they've lived on the defensive end.
Vega taking across midcourt. Runner in the lane, just misses, no good. Rebounded by the Matadors. They look to push. Bank shot off the mark, no good. Vega comes up with the board. Dwyer, come on! Exclamation point sign!
Lays it off does the George German finger roll.
57-29. 3-point shot, up and good by number 10 for the Matadors. That's Harold. And they can score 57-32.
Immediately, they call a full timeout.
Little Sprouse Flooring timeout. We'll take a timeout with.
Some of the individual scoring in that game. Frazier had 2. Logan Aaron is also 2. Mason Carlisle chipped in with 9 points. Also 9 from Kay and Brett. It was 1 point from Kenton Stanley. Robert Jackson had 8. Kincaid had 9. Duffy 11. And Roberts 2.
Tell him to take it off.
Yeah. Welcome back to Tivy Antler Gym. Tivy Antlers lead it 57-32 here in the third quarter. Got an update from Seguin. Lady Antlers having troubles at the end of one. They lead it 6-0.
6-0. Having troubles? You mean they missed the extra point?
I guess so.
After one,
My goodness.
They're pitching a shutout after one, which in and of itself is unique, but also held to 6 points.
Eski, Flute, up the floor, Castorina. Dwyer, pull up jump shot, up and good. 59-32. On top.
We need a statistical update of how many Dwyer scored tonight.
For real. Nice little shot there by number 1, Kyles, for the Matadors.
He gets the rim as it goes under 2 minutes here left in the third quarter.
Neski, give it up. Yeah. Travel.
Oh, I actually thought he hit it out. I think he had his back to the official. I thought he actually hit it out of his hands. He was going to be all right. It's going to be a turnover nevertheless.
Minute 49 left to go in your Seesaw Atkinson Motors third quarter. They'll be on top 59-34. Harrell, runner in the lane, no good. Rebound and put back by Wilkie. Misses the mark. He'll go to the free throw line shooting 2.
Yeah. Coach Davis not happy with not blocking out on that. It's simple miss and missed the block out. That's one of the things he preaches. 3 things he said he preached, and block out was one of them. The main 3 things.
Yep. And the big 3.
The big 3. Block out was number 2 on the list.
So Johnston will replace Clute on the floor for the Tivy Antlers. The second one misses the mark. Johnston with the rebound. Frosto having some trouble. Give it up.
Yeah, tough pass
there by Dwyer.
That's like in football, trying to throw the ball back to the middle across the field.
Minute 15. 3-point shot up and good by Kyles. And a 10 it counted. 59-38. Castorina. Across midcourt. He'll give it up to Frosto. Top side. Swings it left wing. Back to Frosto. Under a minute to play here in the third. Dwyer, spin move. And Dwyer's going to get fouled.
Yeah, Dwyer looked right and recognized that he had his player on his hip and took it to the basket. Pulled up right before it, though, as the defender regained his spot, not before he's fouled.
Jackson back in for Seguin.
Pass to Dwyer. Johnson comes up with the loose ball. 3-point shot by Frosto off the mark. Offensive board by Johnston. No good, but Dwyer will clean it up and put it in. 61-38. 30 seconds remain in the quarter. Nice bank shot there by Jackson for the Matadors. 20 seconds. 61-40. Dwyer, 3-point shot off the mark, no good. Clock down to 10. And bank shot up and good by Jackson. Lead cut to 19. They're chiseling away at it.
And a block shot at the end of the quarter.
Wow.
Tivy will still take it. Yeah, Tivy just getting a little relaxed with the basketball there in the third quarter. Still leading 61-42.
What was it, 25 at half, and now down to 19.
Yeah, that's
at
right.
the end of 3.
Yeah, that's right.
We're going to take a short break. We'll come back here with your Texas Hill Country Bank fourth quarter on our return.
High School. The 6:45 game. Tivy freshman play at 5:15. So the Lady Amber's here a week from tonight. They run Johnson High School in the 6:45 contest. The boys team will be back in action here on the 22nd of December. That's a Tuesday, and that's a 1 o'clock game. New Braunfels game will be here. The Tivy game will be at 11:30, and the varsity contest at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, December 22nd against New Braunfels game. That's the next ball game, so put that on your calendar. Tuesday, December 22nd, New Braunfels game right here against our neighbors.
Welcome back, Tivy Gym. Your K-Pub starters for your fourth quarter. Johnston, Dwyer, Castorina, Clute, and Johnston.
Yeah, and Tivy just getting a little bit relaxed with the basketball and blocking out. And it's going to be a turnover by Seguin. I tell you what it's going to do. It's going to give Coach Davis, in what was a flawless first half, give him something to work on and take to the coach. The coach always looks for imperfection, and if you can find one thing, it's them being a little lackadaisical with the basketball, especially in the backcourt.
Vega, left wing, he'll bring it back top side over to Castorina. Castorina to Clute. Back to Castorina. Vega, top side. Clute will take it. Lays it up, no good. Cleaned up by Johnson. 63-42.
Just controlling the rim. That's the first time Tivy looked like they were actually trying to run a little time off the clock to start this fourth quarter. And a turnover by Seguin once again. Seguin continuing to press. And
minute gone in your Texas Hill Country Bank fourth quarter. Tivy Ellers on top, 63-42. Castorina drops it left side to Dwyer. Back to Castorina, swings it over to Vega. Johnston, back up top to Vega. Castorina swings it back over to Vega. To Johnston, Dwyer. And Dwyer will go to the free throw line, shooting the Resurrection Plumbing. Two-shot foul.
yeah, Dwyer caught the ball and decided he was just going to lay it in, but the problem was he was almost on his way down from catching it. Instead of regrouping, setting his feet, he just started to try to tip it and got 2 offensive rebounds, but couldn't lay it in and got fouled too. as the lead builds back to 21. Six minutes, 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tivy leading 63-42. Oh, they're not going to call it a. Oh.
Shooting?
It had to be shooting because he never came down. He tapped the ball.
Somehow called it on the floor.
And immediately on the inbounds pass, Dwyer was fouled again, but that was definitely on the. They're going to get it right back to him. And he's going to go the line, shoot two this time.
Yeah, he will shoot two this time.
Yeah.
Resurrection Plumbing 2-shot foul.
Yeah, immediately back to Dwyer 3 times in a row.
First one up and good by Dwyer, 64-42. Tivy Antlers on top. And second one good as well. Matadors up the court. Under 6 to play here in the fourth quarter. Tivy leads by 23.
Offensive rebound underneath. Johnson commits the foul.
That's his third, I believe.
I think you're right. Got his money's worth out of that one.
That's Wilkie at the line shooting 2 for the Matadors. First one up and good. Update from over in Seguin. At halftime, the Lady Antlers kind of broke the seal a little bit. They now lead at 17-3. Back here at Tivy.
Still a football score.
It is still a football score.
17-3.
Speaking of football, Bernie Champion had been an easy go the first round of the playoff. No, it's Alamo
Heights was ahead 24-0 last time I looked here in the first quarter, first half.
Bank shot by Johnston up and good, 67-43.
And another
steal by Castorina. He'll lay it up and in. 69-43. And Johnston's going to get the stuff. The rejection.
That's what I was waiting for. Johnson always good for a real strong rejection sometime or another. That just came, but then 2 Antlers hit the deck in the process, and they're going to have to do a little mopping up, clean the sweat off the floor.
Johnston will go to the bench. He's replaced by Fineski. Frosto will replace Castorina for the Tivy Antlers as well.
Champion ahead 7-0 halfway through the first quarter. Scoring early on Edgecott Elsa in football.
Bank shot missed by the Matadors, and they'll get called for the travel. Be a turnover to the Tivy Antlers. MG Building Materials turnover.
And the Seguin Matadors trailing by 7 to Hendricks in the first quarter. If there's any Seguin listeners out there. Henderson takes a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. And back in Seguin.
Dwyer. Up the floor. Vega. Flute. Dwyer. Short jumper off the mark. Vega with the board. And Vega's going to get called for the foul.
A loose ball foul, a little hustle foul down. When they hit the ground, everybody's on the ground. Everything's all right.
4:51 remaining in the ball game. Tivy on top, 69-43. Texas Hill Country Bank fourth quarter. Matadors with the basketball. Pass across the floor. Harold. Runner in the lane is up and good.
Seguin going to use this as a teaching moment. I think it did something they wanted to see as they immediately went to the rack. So they'll take a full timeout.
Sprouse flooring timeout by the Matadors. We'll take a timeout with them and come back right after this. So go away.
For the Anglers will be on Tuesday, December 22nd. New Braunfels Canyon is here to take on our Anglers. Game time will be 1 o'clock. The JV freshman contest will be held at 11:30. That's Tuesday, December 22nd. The Anglers' next home game on 1 o'clock in the afternoon affair. The Lady Anglers will be here a week from tonight. They'll be taking on Johnson High School in a home contest, 6:45. The Anglers do have one road game before returning home. They'll be against Hewlett Johnson. They head over to Butte for that 6:30 game Friday the 16th.
Coming out of the Sprouse flooring timeout. Nice job by Frosto. Go and get that. Fineski up the floor to Vega. Clute. Turns and looks. Now he'll give it up to Fineski. Outside to Frosto. Frosto will reset for the Tivy Antlers. 4:15. Let's go on the ball game. Clute underneath to Fineski, and Fineski will go to the free throw line, shooting a Resurrection Plumbing 2-shot foul.
I really like to see that tight weave underneath that Clute and Fineski just ran. I mean, that's not an easy thing to offense to run down low. You have to be long, and you have to be able to have a nice touch on the basket as Fineski misses the front end of the 2-shot foul. 4:11 left here in this one. Tivy in cruise control, 69-45.
And hits the second. Johnston will replace Clute on the floor for the Tivy Antlers. Under 4 to play here in the ball game. 3-point shot up and good by number 5, Magallanes.
That's the lead to 22.
Johnston all the way up the floor to Dwyer. He'll lay it up and in. 72-28.
Just really enjoy watching Dwyer make this game look easy.
Steps out of bounds. That'll be a MG Building Materials turnover to the Tivy Antlers.
Over to Tivy.
Frosto. It'll be a turnover. And nice follow there. And put back by number 21, Jackson.
Yeah, just the little things just need to block out. Tivy had 3 guys standing there waiting for the rebound, and the Matador was able to olay between the 3 and get the rebound. And coach is going to call a timeout.
Coach Davis was not real pleased by Tivy's press break right there.
No.
Well, he's wanting to talk to him about it a little bit.
Still leading by 22. Here we're going to take the teaching moment here early in the season. It's what Coach Davis said. These guys need time. They need time on the floor, and just to grow up and see what they can do. So any time, no matter what the score is, you can take a moment to do a teaching moment, because it's probably the one area that they struggled with tonight, if you can call it a struggle, up by 22, is breaking the backside press break, not utilizing it. And that's what you can tell, that's what Coach Davis wanted. He was pointing, look backside, whenever they get that second pass.
3:04 remains in your Texas Hill Country Bank fourth quarter. Dwyer, bank shot up and good by Dwyer. Man, he's got a ton of points.
That's it. That's his 102nd point tonight.
Only 74 for Tivy, but his 102nd.
Golly, it seems like it. He's had a coming out party here.
Boy, he has.
I gotta admit, it's the first time I've seen him play in the varsity, and wow, I have been thoroughly impressed.
Pineski to Johnston. Johnson back to Pineski. Back up the floor to Johnston. Frosto. Dwyer. Pineski. Short jumper. Off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Seguin. They want to run. Jackson is going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line shooting 2.
Definitely a blocking foul by Pasco. He slid his feet, just kept, I want to make contact, and just kept working his hip over there.
Gotta like that student section. They got their stashes on.
I like that.
Got some shades. They're kind of incognito tonight.
Oh, they are. They gather because they got their mask on. And
I do recognize Shear because of his long blonde hair.
Yeah, that's right. And they all got mustaches on.
Yeah.
And caps, some kind of hat or cap, and they're gonna try to make the free throw shooter looking right at him to make him laugh or break his concentration. And just to be silly student section, that's what they're there for. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, here we go. They're going to ride a horse. And as he bricks the free throw. That's worth the admission right there.
It is. And miss both. Johnston with the rebound. 2:15 and counting. Let's go on this one. Nice job by Frosto. Goes and gets it. And Frosto going to go to the line. Shooting a 1-1. Resurrection Plumbing. 1-1.
Almost looked like he was just meaning to foul. I mean, that down by 24. Usually you can let them play it out. And a hard foul then in the backcourt. Shoot 1-1.
Number 5, Magallanes fouls out. Wouldn't matter. This night is done. 2:12 mark in the fourth quarter. Frosto off the back of the rim, no good. Pineski with the offensive board. Pineski down in the corner. Johnston. Frosto, left side to Vela. Down in the corner to Johnston. Swing it back up top to Frosto. Under 2 to play. Seguin comes up with the turnover.
Oh, it's
charge.
Yeah, it was definitely a charge, but it was kind of, the official took his time. He was working on his mechanics a little bit, but he got the call right, I must admit. Nice job holding their ground, and again, hit the deck, and they're going to have to wipe that up.
Minute 46 remains in your Texas Hill Country Bank fourth quarter. Tivy on top, 74-50. BK Cosmo College scoreboard. Tivy Hamler's going to go to 1-1 edition play here in just a bit.
And I think they'll be off next Tuesday, and then they'll be back in action a week from today.
Yes, sir. Frosto. Half court. Playing keep away right now.
He really did. It took 9 of the 10 seconds to get across half court.
Also comes and gets it. Good ball handler for the Tivy Hamlers. And a steal. And a layup on the other end by Harrell.
And another timeout by Seguin. It's going to be a full one.
Sprouse pouring timeout. Sprouse Flooring in Kerrville has everything you need for that beautiful floor that you're looking for. Check out what they have at SprouseFlooring.com. Don't let your floor be basic. Let it be beautiful for years to come. Once again, that is SprouseFlooring.com. Got some football scores for us?
We do. The Matadors now trailing by 7, but it's 14-7 late in the first quarter.
All right.
For that, and now let me go to Division II. And Alamo Heights leading 34-0. A minute left in the fourth quarter, so that one's fixing to go final, 34-0. And the other teams in our district, Medina Valley leading Pioneer 7-0 in the second quarter, and Champion 14-0 over Edgecott Elsa late in the first quarter.
Meanwhile, the Class 4A and all the way down to 1A state championship game is going to be played next week, starting on Wednesday at Jerry's World.
I didn't see the Floresville score. That's the only one that I missed that.
Tivy basketball. Dwyer comes and gets it. Up the floor to Vega. To Pineski, and Pineski will lay it up and in. 76-52, under a minute to play. 3-point shot by Harold, up and good. 76-55. Vega over to Frosto, back to Vega, across midcourt. Johnston, Pineski goes for the slam home. I don't know, do you give that one to him? It went.
No, it didn't.
But
it didn't go in.
Yeah, it did.
Nope.
No, it bounced.
It slid off.
Did it really?
Side.
It bumped out?
Yep.
I missed that.
Yep.
Wow. I missed that.
Slid right out. Okay, Mercedes Floresville scored. Mercedes leads 2 minutes left, 17-20.
Wow.
Yeah, that's been a shootout.
We've got 5 reserves in now for the Tivy Antlers for the last 30 seconds.
Hendricks, Layton, Johnston. And Luke Johnson with the rebound. And there's going to be an intentional foul called. I missed it on somebody.
Yeah.
I hate to see that 21 seconds left, an intentional foul.
Went against number 1. So Hendricks will go to the line, shooting a 2-shot resurrection plumbing foul. Tivy will get the ball back with 21 seconds left. First one up by Hendricks, up and good.
80 points. Tivy has put on record 81.
I can't remember the last time a Tivy Antler team scored this many points, honestly.
Make it 81 and the ball. 21 seconds left in this one. Tivy in cruise control, 81-55.
Hendricks into Johnston. Up the floor to Layton. Oh, Castro.
That's trying to get on the board.
Just misses the shot.
Oh, well, he's going to get on the board and go back the other end. Get in the box score with a foul at the other end.
Clock down to 4 seconds left to go on this one.
1-1 for John Jackson.
First shot up and good. Second shot off the back of the rim, no good. Ooh. That tripped up. 2 seconds remain.
Yeah, they're going to call it Tivy's ball.
Layton will run it out for the Tivy Antlers.
And that one won't count. Lays it in. Oh, and
Lane
twisted
kind of
his ankle.
tweaked his ankle right there at the end.
Yeah, on a layup, meaning his layup is not going to count.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Trying to walk that one off.
He's trying to work it off. Tivy Antlers going to win it 81-56.
In impressive style. Wow. That's fun
Very
basketball.
impressive style. Let's take a short break. We'll come back here for your UPS Store in Kerrville postgame show when we return. Don't go away. Go ahead and go 3 and come back.
Thank you for attending tonight's game. Hope you enjoyed the outcome, and please drive carefully on the way home.
Welcome back to Tivy Antler Gym. Tivy Antlers just won it here 81-56 to go to 1-1 in district play. This is your UPS Store in Kerrville post-game show. And really, Justin, I mean, my gosh, they started, well, Seguin scored the first 2 points of the game, and that was their only lead of the game.
Absolutely. The Tivy never looked back. Did exactly what we talked about, what Coach Davis said he wanted to do. Worked the inside in and out game to an absolute perfection. High-low. I mean, you started with Johnston feeding Dwyer for 6 more points. Then they turned around and Dwyer fed Johnston. They were off to the races. Turnovers, and I mean, it really, they did get a little sloppy down the stretch, and that's something that, like you said, Coach will get to find because he's got to look deep to find something that they did wrong this game.
Yeah.
But he'll address that. But I mean, I think really unique to watch these young kids out here play. You can tell they're out there having fun. They're enjoying themselves, and of course, nothing is more fun than winning. And so
they're all shooting. I mean, that's something that is uncharacteristic of a Tivy Antler team. Honestly, I mean,
everybody going to the rim, everybody looking for their shot.
81 points for this Tivy Antler team tonight.
Wow.
And that's something that we hadn't seen in quite a while. So
yeah, that was exciting. It was really just to watch them score, just at will like that. Certainly, Seguin's a little short-handed because they have some football players that are playing football right now, and so it may be a little different story when they go over to Matador Gym here after the first of the year. But yeah, it's what you want to see after bouncing back from a first district loss. And a tough loss too.
It was
a 2-point loss where you missed a shot at the buzzer to win it. And so yeah, you fight. You come in. That's on the road. You come in and say, okay, it's different. Here's our first time at home in a district environment, and let's see what you can do. And wow, you can't be happier for these young men the way they came out and played tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. Great ball game by your Tivy Antlers tonight. Once again, they're winners 81-56 over the Seguin Matadors. This has been your UPS Store in Kerrville post-game show. We're off on Tuesday, like you said. We'll be back with the Lady Antlers on Friday.
Yeah, you'll be back. Sorry, I'm gonna be gone. I won't be back till after the New Year's. You know, my contract, I can only do so many games in 2020 without the all my incentives kicking in.
Right. Yes.
And I've reached that max tonight, and so I can't come back till January the 2nd. But I'm not wasting any time. I'm going to be back here on January the 2nd. So
you'll miss the next two.
I'll miss the next two. Yes, sir.
Got Tivy girls coming in on Friday of next week playing Johnson. That's a new school over at Buda Hayes. And then the following Tuesday, the Tivy boys will be right here at Tivy Antler Gym against New Braunfels Canyon.
Oh man, I'm sorry we missed that one. Actually, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, if they play anything like they do tonight, get out here and come support them. And really a nice crowd.
There was a good crowd on hand tonight.
Yeah, all the way from the student section to the parents to the people people I know in the community that were here supporting their team. Really, really nice to watch. So yeah,
no doubt about it.
I know you'll hold the fort down till I get.
We'll hold her down. We'll get her done, and we'll welcome you back after the first of the year.
January. I'm not wasting time though to start working on that new contract.
That's right.
Next year, January the 2nd. So
that's right.
It'll be fun.
Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. We'll have post-game wrap-up interviews with Coach Davis on tomorrow's final score from 10 to 11 o'clock on 94.3 Rev FM. Want to make sure and catch that. That's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Appreciate everybody joining us for Tivy Antler football. For
basketball.
I'm not ready to give up football yet. Gosh dang.
It just rolls off your tongue.
Well, because
so natural.
You know, I'm so used to it. I'm not going to go there. We'll leave it right there. Tivy Antler basketball.